You're listening to the Complex Action Actual Play podcast. It's time to start prepping for another BlueData job. This one's going to be a bit harder, so naturally it's time for Wata to go shopping. Also, Eion starts to take a much heavier role in this run. Her limits as an agent are being pushed, and it might be starting to affect her. Now please enjoy episode 38, Ace of Cups. You guys are in the midst of planning what you were going to do. I think the last thing I remember is there was some talk about wanting to physically go on site. Throwback was probably going to do, some research of his own, but I know Elric had expressed an interest in getting eyes on site in whatever way the team felt, prudent to support him in that.
Yeah, if I can get physically present, I can get a better idea of where things are in the place.
Do you know how to drive? Wait, does somebody know how to drive, Elric?
Elric barely knows how to drive.
Well, Payday won't teach me. I mean, I keep asking to let to drive the, never mind.
That's what the pickup trucks are for, the pickup trucks, not my car.
I mean, who needs to drive these days? Isn't that what Great Guide's for?
Not when Elric's around.
We're not done with the pickup trucks.
Can't Eion drive?
No, Eion cannot drive. I drive. That's who drives.
But your car is tiny, and we can't drive in it, ride in it.
One person can. It can fit one person. I mean, some of you are not exactly big, so maybe like Stretch and somebody else.
I mean, that's a good question. Couldn't Eion just drive my car? Take Elric to go check this place out while I dig into some stuff back here?
I'm sure your autopilot would do a better job at driving than Eion.
Is that because she's like a female?
No.
Is this a sexist thing?
She's not a female. Anyway.
If she is, I totally got her a gift card to like that shopping place online and that one host that's really cool with all the like really red dresses.
He doesn't need more dresses.
Eion, I'll totally let you drive.
Wait, you'll let Eion drive my car?
Yeah.
I don't think that I'm able to, Elric.
Oh, okay. Well, let's write that one down then. Can't drive.
I can switch the Matrix for you if you need it, but I'm not even a girl or anything, so I'm just a program.
Your persona has like a very feminine look to it, though I know it's very common for like programs to sometimes, prefer different pronouns. So do you just prefer like a neutral pronoun, even though you take a very feminine like aspect?
She's being sarcastic. She doesn't like the fact that I said that she wasn't a female.
Oh.
You said you could do a Matrix search, though, huh? I mean, that'd be helpful. If you want to, get started on this, I could take Elric down to the building. We could scope it out in the meantime.
I'd be happy to, Throwback.
All right, I'll compile a list of things you can search for and terms that should help you narrow it down for us.
Nice. And I guess where's Leroy anyway? I'd feel much better if I had some solid
He said something about beer.
Backup.
He grumbled.
He was drinking really heavy. I think he might be passed out outside actually.
He said he had a plan. It involved a rake, a 6-pack, and a dog collar. He needed to pick up one or two of those things at a store.
Well,
What is this?
I look over at Wata and then look up and up. Well, do you mind coming to watch my back?
Yeah, that would be exciting. Yeah.
Maybe you could even go in with me. You're probably better at talking people through stuff than I am.
Yeah, I could do that. Like, wait, where are we going?
The place, the facility, so I can do some scoping of it out. And heck, I can certainly keep it out for anything that you might notice. I'm going to be using some magical tools, but if you can gather any other info, by all means, might as well pick up whatever we can and try to do it in one run if possible.
Okay, yeah.
Also, if things go wrong, I'm pretty confident that you could punch someone and knock them out and we can run away.
Well, I'm not so good at my fists, but yeah, I think we could do that. I'm definitely good at running.
Have you seen what's in her finger? Straight through metal.
Good, because if I have to fight, people are probably going to die.
That's okay. They probably weren't really doing a lot with their lives anyway.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they say that I'm cold.
That got dark quick.
Suddenly everybody's questioning whether or not Wata and Elric should go anywhere together.
Yeah.
So,
to be a chef.
let's maybe do this in a couple hours. Give me a bit of time to work up some preps and napping.
Yeah, absolutely. Just whenever you want to go. I'm gonna probably restring my bow or something.
All right, I'm gonna go my lab.
Actually, can I go shopping? Cause maybe I really need to replace the coat to my suit.
Oh, hey, could you grab me some other armor that And a ballistic mask?
Yeah, I can see if I can find that. I think there's stores for that, right? Do you see like an armor jacket or something?
Yeah, I guess so. Or, I don't know, maybe something with more coverage? I don't really want to get spotted and recognized on the run.
Yeah. Let me see what I can find. Absolutely.
So just, whatever you think is best, give it a budget of about, I don't know, I think $2,000 is enough?
Yeah, if you want something quick, like just for the mask, that's what you...
Well, the mask and the other armor. I just need some other clothes that haven't been seen wearing anywhere else that, will maybe stop bullets of shot.
I got you. How do you look in reds?
I don't know. What do you think?
I
guess I like red.
Yeah. I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Okay. I give you some cash.
I have like $2,000 to go shopping.
Yeah, thanks. And don't forget, you promised Eion to take her shopping.
Yeah, but I think they just put her to work.
Eon's not going anywhere. She's got a job to do.
I'm not saying right now. I'm just reminding her, okay?
I just can't believe you just put her in charge of deciding what your new style's going to be.
What? She's got awesome style. Look at her.
You got it, Stretch.
I guess at the point, like, Wata, like, her leans back, her orange skin just glowing, and she's in a banana mustard suit.
I mean, you're not going to dress me up like you, right?
No, I don't think you look good in yellows.
Okay, good. Just, you look great in what
now
you've
get
got.
it, eh?
Yeah,
now you get it.
Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be great. I gotta go back to the lab.
What's Wata going to look for Elric?
Well, I'm definitely gonna go try to find something high fashion, but I don't want to go like the traditional like wizard's robe nonsense. I don't think he would look good in that, and we need a little more flexibility. So I think I am going to go with the classic like Ace of Cups, which is really in this year. It's like this high collar like floor length coat, and I'm gonna get it in red, and it has like these big flares on the shoulder that are done in black. It would look good.
Amazing. You'll probably have to head down to that area where Walker's shop was. That was that whole strip was a strip full of high class kind of boutique sort of stuff, and there's a store there that sells high fashion clothing and some armor clothing as well.
That would be perfect. Yeah. Then the Ace of Cups is gonna look so good on him. The shoulder flare and like the flowing layers in the bottom half are gonna make him look a little bigger, because I think he's a little worried about like his height and size. So this will kind of flesh him out more.
While you're there, the person who is there to help customers find clothes and fit them and make choices for them and stuff like that doesn't treat you too particularly well, and keeps making very thinly veiled comments about how everything is going to. She says things like, "Oh, this will probably clash. It's really not your color."
Oh, that's okay, because I'm not really looking for me. Like, I need something a lot smaller. And also, do you have ballistic masks that are colored like kabuki style that would match this? Maybe something that's white and red with like some gold flare to it. Maybe it looks like a fox or something.
Of course we do, but a fox? We have something over here that looks more traditional.
Yeah, I think that would work. I mean, the eyebrows are kind of dark and up-flared. He looks a little angry, but I think he likes to be kind of like grumpy looking. So I think this will work.
But she continues to help you and seems looks for opportunities to comment about Wata, about her orange skin and strange appearance as much as she can.
Yeah, thanks for the skin. Like, I definitely put a lot of like toner to it, and it gets really soft because, man, it's so wet here and hot. I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I'm pretty used to like being in warm climates, but this is like a different level of muggy.
Yeah.
You've been most helpful today. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
My friend is gonna love this.
Anything else I can help you with? She seems, the whole vibe is she like keeps looking every time a customer walks in. She's like looks a little anxious, more anxious for that person to be here at the same time that you are.
Hey, so I've got like an extra like 100 million, I think, on his budget. Can you put, I don't know, maybe like a micro transceiver or something like that? Or do you have a fashion gas mask? I know it's a little over what I was going for, but I think that'd be really good.
Yeah, I think I can help you with that.
That's awesome. He's gonna be so excited. Can I get a gift receipt too?
Yes.
I'm so glad you have so many things in human sizes. This is perfect.
Yes, mostly human sizes.
Yeah, I know. It's so good. He's gonna be so happy.
She helps you out. You can get whatever you are looking for at cost of, assuming it's not like super super high availability or anything. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm gonna get a custom ballistics mask that looks like a kabuki mask with a fashion gas mask in it, and then I think I was going for the Ace of
You had said Ace of Cups.
Cups.
There you go. Write that down, Elric. It's yours.
And I'll apologize
right.
when I come back because I think I went a little over budget, but it's worth it. I think it was like 2,400 to do it.
And she was looking for a replacement coat for herself, right?
Well, I was, but then I realized I went and got that last time, and I just totally forgot to like unpack it. So I found
That's
that
right.
apartment.
From the Kong Walmart in Charleston.
Yeah, I got the Kong Walmart there, and then shortly after that, after we got paid, I went and actually got me a matching coat again. I just totally forgot it in the car.
All right. Well,
I'm glad I found that bag.
It's got a bunch of dog hair on it now, because if it was in the car, then yeah, it's been used as a bed.
Yeah, Elric oversleeps a little bit. He needs a little bit extra time to sleep off the preparations, but he's got a few, little over 2 hours later, he's got a few preparations ready to go, and you show him his new outfit.
in the meantime, while he is sleeping, what's Throwback up to?
I'm gonna spend a little bit of time with Eion and maybe Payday if he's the president.
Payday is in an incredibly foul mood today.
Is
So
he on downers today?
he's on downers, and if he could have his own moods, he probably would be in a miserable one.
All right. Well, I'm trying to spitball some things. So, just like talking to Eion then, but with Payday there or whatever. Say, all right. So we're trying to. You were there, right, at the meet?
I believe so, right, Bobby?
Yes, Eion being yes, she would have been allowed in just fine. Everybody likes Eion, so Eion would have been there, assuming Payday's always got Eion around. So
Exactly. Yes, I took notes.
Okay, good. Hey, how do you feel about not getting paid?
Well, that's why he's the way he is right now.
That's fair. It's all right. We're going to talk about that later. So we know what we need to do. We're trying to get into this building. We need to bypass exterior surveillance, any door locks. We need to know exactly where we're going. That's going to be the main objective for today. Is we have to figure out where this R&D section is, so that we can get these guys the quickest in and out. You understand?
I understand.
Really fascinating. All right, so yeah, all we need to do is find blueprints, I guess, or some sort of map like that. Maybe some references to where R&D is, and any type of security we might have to overcome while we're inside. I've got to run Elric and them to the site. But if you can get started on the searches, I understand you might not be able to finish it all on your own. It's kind of a big task, but if you can just get it started, I can pick it up when I get home later tonight, if that sounds good.
She tilts her head and looks at you a little bit puzzled and then responds, Hector has had me do this kind of work before. It won't be a problem.
Elric kind of scratches his beard. Fascinating.
It may take time, though.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the time. We just got to make sure we do it right. So if you have any questions that come up along the way, if you need help, if you need me to repeat anything, just give me a call. You know how to find me.
I've made a recording of this log.
Okay, that works too.
Is there anything else, Throwback?
Gosh, I feel like there should be. This is too easy. Are you sure you don't know how to drive?
Simple. Unfortunately, no. Or I've never attempted something. They're beyond my standard functions.
Come on, between me and you, while he's being grumpy, never just taking one of the drones out for a midnight stroll.
She smirks. I'm afraid not, Throwback.
Fascinating. No, we're good. Good luck, and thanks, I think.
No, you're welcome. You are welcome.
Oh, you are listening. What's up,
Yeah,
Grumps?
I'm listening.
Where's Sleepy and the other door?
What?
Huh? Do you hear that door? I'm gonna go.
Are you making like 7 dwarfs?
Throwback is just wheeling out of the room backward.
God, I hate these people. By the way, if I didn't mention it before, I love free work. Get me some more of it.
Did you say you love free work?
Yeah, it's my favorite. Please, make more deals that get me working for free.
Right on that, boss. Come on, you'll get to shoot something soon enough. These things never go straight.
And Eion won't waste very much time. She'll get right to work.
All right, so if you want to go ahead and roll a matrix search, you'll have to, of course, decide, how deep she's going to be looking and stuff like that.
I don't think we had a time limit for this job. Am I correct in that?
There's no time limit per se, no.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I actually rolled decent on that one. 5 hits.
On what?
A matrix search, I imagine?
Yeah, but what type of, which what kind of information are you going for? Like, which level of a threshold test sort of thing are you going for? Like, do you know what I'm asking, or am I being too vague?
Well,
With the matrix search biometric search, you've got, your the threshold 1, 3, and 6 tests, general knowledge, limited interest knowledge,
I would imagine
hidden.
I would imagine it would be about a 3, right? Because this is possibly a matter of public records. So
Yeah, if you're going for slightly, less than just general everyday public knowledge, then yeah, that would be like a threshold 3 test.
all right, let's see what she can drag up with the threshold 3 then.
All right, well, she'll be doing that for about 30 minutes then, because you hit the threshold with the 5 hits. So
Payday is going to go into BTL land.
all right, Beetle Land will treat him well. So Throwback is going to wait for Wata to get back and for Elric to wake up.
Yeah, I'll probably leave. I imagine we're probably at Payday's garage. It seems to be kind of the meeting spot lately. So I'll leave. I'll go home, pick up Bella because it's been a bit, and then I'll just come back and wait for Wata and Elric's shopping trip.
Bringing Bella to the garage.
It's it's a nice day, right?
Yeah, it's a day in October, I think.
Yeah, get some fresh air for it.
Yeah, Elric comes walking out, kind of sleepyhead. I think I overslept a bit. Sorry about that. Some of those preparations, man, they had some kick.
Hey, do you normally knock yourself out when you do that stuff?
No, that must be I don't know. Usually I keep more together, but those ones took a lot out of me.
They good stuff, though?
Yeah, I got some good ones. Not as many as I'd like to go into if there's going to be trouble, but good enough to cover the basics. You seen Wata? I think she was going to be bringing my new armor back whenever she's ready. She's coming along for this too, isn't she?
Tobek just nods and then looks up and down the street to see if he sees Wata skipping towards the garage.
How long did you sleep for?
I was out for a little over, maybe about 2.5 hours altogether.
Probably about hour 3. Lana will come cheerily coming down the street with a bag full of clothes.
Come on and I'll heat up some food or something.
Look what I've got! And she just pulls out like the kabuki mask. Like, look! I hope you have like Japanese stuff because I'm still really into it, and I thought this would be really cool on you.
Oh wow! Let me go try it on.
Yeah, it's like customized and everything.
I'm gonna go, go try on my new armor with the Oni mask and everything.
That's gonna be your signature look, buddy. It looks good.
The point of it is not to be signature, but it's definitely not something I would normally be seen wearing.
They'll never guess it's you underneath.
Don't worry, it's so in right now, and the white really matches your pale skin.
Do I look pretty, I don't know, badass? I hold up one hand and it bursts into flame.
Oh, you're something, all right.
He definitely looks like he's out of a fashion magazine depicting, a mage.
Do know that I occasionally kill people with fire from my mind.
I'm just imagining like the gas mask part of the kabuki mask that I got is like high fashion, so it just looks like a big like mouth like.
This thing has a gas mask built in? Sweet.
Yeah. It's also
What
high
else?
fashion. You're gonna love it. That's all I got into that right now, but I did also get you this, and she like puts it in the other bag and pulls out the giant like it's cups that I got with just massive like shoulder flares on it, and it's probably styled in like red and black and silver.
What is it?
It's so in right now. It's like Vashon. It's gonna be really cool.
Oh,
Like the shoulder flares and stuff like that will give you just a little bit of extra height and like a little bit of extra width, so you'll look super scary with the mask.
sweet. I guess
kinda
I'll try that on too.
You're kind of stretching them out a little bit.
I don't think so. I did go a little bit of it, but
We need like a voice augmenter in this thing so I can sound like deep and a scary sounding voice.
yeah, we could probably find that right around the horseshoe or something. But we give it someone super cheap, and you look like you could probably put it in, right?
Hey,
To look
throwback.
like
Are those things expensive?
Nah, not with the money we're bringing in.
Nice. Well, see if you can get that modded in this if you don't mind. And I've got my other ballistic mask. I've got some mods on that. Would you be able to transfer some of those over for me? I mean, I got the Trodes hookup and everything. I kind of like having that in the mask.
Yeah, Throwback just kind of gives a smile and a nod. Like, that's a thing I can do.
Awesome, thanks. But I'm definitely not wearing this for today's outing. This is more for the other outing.
Yeah, tonight maybe.
Are we going in that soon?
Well, how long do your preps last?
Yeah, a few hours, but they're more for just in case something goes wrong.
In case of
When we scope
emergency
the
preps.
place out. I'm hoping what we can do is talk or otherwise spoof our way in to some degree, and I can do a little bit of mojo and get a better idea of what is where, so we know where to go. And if maybe you guys can grab some data, you and Eion or whatever, maybe a little bit something else up that might also help us, maybe from camera feeds or I don't know, floating files and whatever they are. And maybe we can all kind of work together. And in Wata, you can talk to people and figure out, what they know and see if there's any other holes in their security. And I don't know what other things you're good at spotting, but figure between the three of us, we can get a lot done in just a few minutes. But hopefully it doesn't involve any of us getting arrested.
Good idea.
So Mr. Smalls is going to, what is the name of this building?
I think we know that.
It is, well, it's just BlueData. The particular part.
BlueData campus?
Yeah, well, the BlueData does have the campus. You've been to one building already that they just called there's no real name for it, but this place is commonly known as the tower. Like, it's just called the BlueData Tower.
Let me double check something, Elric, just to make sure. I just want to do a very simple matrix threshold 1. Are there any facets of business that would take place on a public level in this building? Is there anything that I could see, like maybe, appointments or reservations, like anything at all that leads to this building?
Good question. And the answer is yes. This part of the building is actually where any kind of business that's done with the company in an official capacity, like anybody who's contracting services with them or meeting with them for any reason or anything like that, or for whatever reason they might need to meet with outside people, customers or otherwise. It's done in this building. So yes.
Okay, awesome. So I want to relay that to these two, so you guys can kind of figure out, what reason are you going to use to go into this building? Like, here's a list of the types of things they interact with. What do you want to do for your plan?
Right, and to give you some extra information to go ahead and inform your thinking right now. BlueData, their primary business is in data security. They provide data security for all sorts of wealthy clients, but also primarily it's like corporate clients or businesses or some small like city governments and stuff like that. Anybody who wants to secure their data, they have a very strong reputation for providing very secure data. Again, the whole crux of their advertising is often centered around the fact that they've survived both matrix crashes with all their data intact, and so that's one of the primary reasons that you would go there. They also diversify a little bit with providing service, just general software programming, like application programming services in a limited capacity. That's taken in a case by case, and usually it involves some sort of data something, like database management or something that involves data, since that is their area of expertise. That's the type of business that they do, just to inform your thinking.
Well, all I need to do is get in to somewhere in the building and unobserved, like do a bathroom or something for just a few, maybe even seconds.
Right, but you probably have to pass the front desk. So if you could just, like, you seem like a pretty inept person, like you could just say that you want them to securely keep your data because you keep deleting it, which isn't too far from the truth.
Well, whatever. Let's let Wata figure out the story. I think you're the best person to talk us in, right?
You want me to go in with you?
Well, I've got to go in. I figure Wata goes in too because, she's good at making people do stuff by talking to them, right?
Are we?
Whatever you call it, face, right? Is that the term?
Yeah, face. That's the term.
Yeah, face. Oh, you mean, the part where I talk to people,
Uh-huh. So I'm not very good at that. So I thought maybe you would be the person to help get us through there without getting arrested.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Or accurately without getting some cops burned to death. Because let's face it, I'm not getting arrested.
Oh, Bella's coming with us, by the way.
I like how Elric has become, like kind of settled in and self-aware.
He's not changing. He's just aware. It's now on.
Robot?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you find out, like, I don't know, not that this is relevant in any way, but can you totally find out, like, if, I don't know, say a subsidy like uses their services for, like maybe as technologies or Ares or maybe Evo or somebody.
Yeah, just like any of those.
Just any of those, yeah. And like this, then like maybe we can go under the pretense of like trying to market a deal or wanting to do a tour.
Sure. Let me see if they've got any that company might brag about, maybe who they're working with, and I'll kind of continue down what I assume I'm looking at their webpage to see if they've got any corporate logos or markings as affiliations.
Preferably probably something like Talismonger business, because that's what Elric and me are there for.
Well, don't we know that guy?
Okay.
The guy you introduced us to. The Talismonger? It'd be a shot in the dark, right? But
I don't want to give them anybody's name that will get us like back to us. I just feel like a subsidy of like one of those businesses that like says Talismongers maybe in this area. I know they're not super into magic magic around here, but still somebody's got to be doing business. Or money's involved, they don't usually care why.
I'll take a look.
Yes, they do have some corporate contacts that they use. They really like to advertise heavily that they are that Horizon in Columbia uses their services for all of their data security needs. And yes, Horizon.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
There are other smaller, lesser known, stuff that they known around Columbia that aren't worth naming. But if you're looking for a big one, Horizon's it.
Yeah, Horizon seems to be the money.
No, that's perfect because they constantly are having people upgraded and downgraded, so it would be no surprise if suddenly their account holders changed.
Interesting.
Can you try to get if they try to check in on me, can we get some fake credentials, or perhaps you route the call and they get up and are you any good lying?
Yeah, apparently I am. Yes, I am a great liar. No, yeah, you have to know how to keep a straight face. Fake credentials. It's not really my wheelhouse. I think I might know a guy. It just depends how big we want to go. I think Elric just wants to get a foot in the door and his body to a bathroom stall.
Yeah, that's really all I need.
Okay, yeah, that should be easy enough.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
You will note in your poking around on their website that if you want to do any business with them, you do have to have some sort of an appointment.
Oh,
or
here.
It just says, to meet with some of our representatives, please, contact us, blah, blah, at blah, blah, blah.
So, yeah, that'll get it. So the fact that we need a reservation is going to get us stopped at the door. However, we might be able to then just kind of stall Wata and myself while Elric, you do what you need to do.
Yep, I hand Wata a small, what looks like a small old metal music box. I say, open that up and press the seal inside. It'll release the magic and armor you up, but only when you think you might need it. This is if something goes wrong. Gives you a little bit extra protection. It's got some extra kick.
Okay, perfect.
So your comlink rings.
Everybody's?
Whoever tried to get a hold of me.
At some point, Elric would have, but I'm not sure about anybody else.
Elric's comlink rings.
I recognize the number.
It's me.
Oh, I answer. Hey.
Hey. Morning.
It's the afternoon.
Look, I'm hungover, so it's morning.
I didn't say anything. So how are you doing?
I'm good. I just woke up. I've been working on ideas all night. I had to go do some shopping. Is everybody together?
Getting lots of water?
Sure.
Oh, great. Well, yeah, we have an idea. We're just trying to get it on site. If you wouldn't mind tagging along, wouldn't mind the backup.
What are you trying to get on site for?
I've got this spell that lets me map place out pretty well, and another spell that lets me peek into things through walls and whatnot. Range is pretty limited, though, so I need to get on site.
I got your map. I'll be right there.
Sweet. Hey, guys, we got Leroy to back us up.
Your phone rings again.
I answer it. Hello?
What? Where were you guys at again?
We're at Paydy's place.
Oh, okay. Do I know where Paydy's place is?
Yes, you've been there several
All right.
times.
It's the garage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I will head over.
I thought Elric lived here.
He kind of does.
I kind of do.
Nobody told Payday.
All right,
It's a big play.
well, it won't be long before Leroy gets there, so there you are.
We pack it up, we get into this place, and we getting this legwork done. All in on 3. And Throwback holds a hand.
Well, you guys didn't even hear my plan yet.
Eion finished her search?
Yes, she will have, and I'm going to reveal what she found as they're leaving.
All right, what's your plan first?
He pulls out a small bag of, ARFIDs. It's like, all we need to do is slip these onto some of the security guards, maybe break into their houses, put them in their clothes or something like that. And then as they go on their patrols at work the next day, we'll have their GPS data as they walk around. And we'll get security patrols that extrapolate the actual layout of the place. He looks like hell.
We gotta get him some help.
Elric says, I'm not really sure. Throwback, did you understand what that meant?
Yeah, I do.
Because it sounded impressive. Can we do that?
Throwback just with mouth slightly open is just slowly shaking his head no. That's a big task.
We don't need that many, only a few.
Yeah, in all fairness, I think. In our search, did we ever find out is it very obvious that only humans were here and that? Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah. But it's hey. So that's possible. Corporate people love to eat random shit all the time. If we just bake it into something, they'd eat it, right?
That's it. We get a food truck. And he claps his hands and points at Wata as though it's the most obvious thing in the world.
Everyone likes cake.
I'm glad that Payday is sunk into BTLs right now.
A cake food truck, Elric? Have you ever seen such a thing?
Why can't that work?
Why haven't I?
Not about a cake, but definitely like we could easily do some soy burritos, or at the very least, just like a plate of cookies. Like corporate people will eat anything.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
Especially
Okay.
if we wait and we do it either around 9 o'clock or if we do it around 3 p.m., they'll start getting really bored, and that's when people just wander around looking for shit to eat.
We could find out when they go on break and leave the building, and we could set up then.
Eon's back.
Eon, save me, please.
What's the problem, Throwback?
They want to bake cookies.
On the day of the job, that seems highly impractical.
Thank you.
I recommended cake, but even then, I think
All right, so here's what Eon found. Because I'm assuming she would share that.
Yes, absolutely. She's actually all too happy to present what she has actually found. This is the first time she's actually been able to use any of her skills for a long time now.
The building, the tower is a 20-story building. The first floor is just kind of like a ground level. It's much wider expanse. It's kind of it's a bigger first floor, but then then a single tower juts out of it that goes 20 stories up. The tower part of the building houses a bunch of the offices, and higher up the executive offices and everything. The bottom floor has easier access than the rest of the building, but still secured, requiring appointment or to be a visitor with somebody or something like that. Sometimes it's open to basically the whole facility is gated. There are two ways to go in and out. During the morning hours of traffic, both entrances are opened up for in traffic to so people can get in easier and park and stuff like that. And the same as during rush hour times, because they have normal operating business hours of about 8 to 6, and it's within those chunks of coming to work and leaving work when they use both entrances as either entrances or exits. But during the other times, it's one is an entrance and one is an exit, and that's used for security kind of things. You would go into the lobby and check in with the security desk there if you were there and stuff like that. And they like I've already mentioned, there are various reasons why people might come with appointments to talk to sales reps and representatives from the company and whatnot. The building is secured by Cypress Security Services. It's a local Columbia, South Carolina, homegrown security company. They well known for being, tough security people. Their hours, I've already said what their hours of operation are. There are people sometimes there in off hours, but majority of their employees work during those hours. She was able to get a general layout map of the tower main building, because it's broken up into two kind of buildings. You've got what's called the main tower building. Behind that is, from the outside, what appears to be a one-story building behind it that's connected by a single hallway, and that's the data facility. You don't have any extra information about that except that it's the data facility. If you look at the map that was given to you, the layouts and floor plan and everything, there's rooms and stuff like that in the floor plan map that you have, but the data facility part that is connected by one hallway does not have any detail in it at all. It's just like a block that says data facility.
Is that where we went last time, or is it a new building?
This whole compound that I just described to you is a new place altogether. And this new place, the whole tower thing, being the tower building and the data facility together, it is gated in, whereas the other place you guys went, it was not. So this whole place it just has more security on the grounds than the other part of the campus, the other half of the campus. That's what she was able to find in 30 minutes.
Does this information work? Does it please you, Throwback?
You got all that in 30 minutes?
I work very fast.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
I would like to thank you
for what?
for the opportunity to actually be able to use my skills. Since Payday has met a lot of you, he hasn't had much use for me.
We kind of thought you were just his life coach, to be honest. I didn't know you could do all this stuff.
Actually, Eion, I think you might have just saved our lives. We are not going to do a casual stroll into this place in order to get a map spell burst. I'm going to have to do this on the fly.
Well,
No, we got the ARFIDs. It's fine.
And
Where can we get a truck?
If we can do the RFID idea, then maybe we can get some details, but I don't know how we're going to get a food truck, or I don't know the first thing about making burritos.
Wait, what's changed? Why are we not going in?
The main tower is open to the public, and Eion here got us a pretty decent layout of the rooms there. But I think what we might be after is in this second facility. Looks like a one-story building right behind it. See it connected here by the tunnel? That's the data facility. I think that might be where we're heading, and that is way off limits and kind of far away from the public area. You know, Eion, if you're not busy, we can put our heads together and see if we can't find some information about this data facility. I mean, you did a really good job, but like with a focused search, we might be able to dig something up from, those places they don't expect you to look.
I would enjoy that, but and she looks over to Payday, who's still out of it. I don't believe that Hector would allow it.
Throwback also follows her gaze and looks at Throwback. And I look back at him. Yeah, he's kind of strict about letting you out, huh?
Maybe if you asked him now, while he's still submerged. I mean,
Why
it's
are you
not.
all kind of delayed? Are you getting bad matrix reception?
What?
No, you didn't hear that.
I'm sorry.
She does sound a little funny when she's answering these questions. A little different than maybe she sounded before. Like maybe there's some interference or something.
I didn't really notice until you pointed it out. Are you? You're not sick, are you?
I don't believe so. Is it better now?
No. Payday, come here.
Waiter.
Listen, Eion is helping us, do this thing that we're doing. But
I'll take a roast chicken.
Right, Leroy, one roast chicken. Payday. Anyways, do you hear this?
What? Throwback?
Eion, she sounds kind of, sick.
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. Well, what do you need? Let me turn this thing off.
Hey, Payday, they need you to give Eion permission to help him with the data search.
Permission?
I'm gonna have her out late tonight. We need to really put our heads together. She's really good at this stuff, actually.
Oh, you want me to go with you?
No.
No, it's a data search. She can help him with the data search. She just needs you to do the permission thing.
Yeah, I'll have her back in 12 hours top.
Oh, you want to take your? No.
It's gonna make things go a lot faster if she could just work straight off my equipment. No offense, but you're kind of running, some ancient stuff there.
It's been fine before. And what do you mean you'll bring her back in 12 hours?
Oh, it'll take some time to make sure we dig into and find information about this data facility.
Wait, yeah, I don't get that part. Where's she going?
On the grid.
Is this for more of that free work that I'm trying to ignore that exists?
There's a chicken sandwich in it for you.
Wait, is there free work? I thought we were getting paid for this.
We're getting paid for this.
We're getting paid for this.
Who's paying?
Did we forget to? Oh,
It's D-Trip, right?
Were we not adding him in?
No one wasn't getting a cut until just now.
Oh, so there is money. You're just ripping me off.
No,
it was gonna be a surprise.
You're too chipped out to remember it. Calm down and just transfer the permissions to Eion to help Throwback with his data search.
All right, well, if there's money, that makes it different. Me and Eion can help you. All right,
go for it.
Paid, right? I thought I negotiated that up.
There's some rules. There's some ground rules to this.
Yeah, he's chipped out right now.
Don't take her anywhere stupid. Don't take her shopping. Don't get her in trouble.
Wait. Why don't you tell her the rules?
Why would I tell her the rules? He's the one taking her.
I mean, doesn't she have to follow the rules you dictate for her?
Well, not if you said you wanted me to transfer her, right?
I don't know what that means.
It's okay, Ulrich. Why don't you work on that sandwich?
Okay.
It's technology talk. Get me a sandwich.
Right. Go, Eion. Good luck.
All right, so nowhere stupid, no shopping. What was the second one?
Don't even remember. Just don't get her in trouble. Don't screw up, Throwback. If you frag this up, I'm going to crush your head in my bare hands.
Well, I was going to suggest that I tell Galra to get sandwiches, but I think we should stay here.
It'll be fine. She's in good hands, and she's quite capable.
How do I?
For some reason.
How do I transfer this? And Payday pulls out this cyber deck that you've actually never even seen him actually pull out. Starts screwing around with it.
Hey, how the frag are you out of mustard already? I went to S-Mart.
I like a lot of mustard on my sandwiches. Now, give me a second here. That's weird. She's already transferring. All right. I guess I'm that good.
All right. And with Eon's help, I want to sit down for a threshold 6. But first, I'll be like, all right, Eon, you got everything you need in there? You understand your way around?
It's a lot better in here.
Thank you. I put a lot of effort into my Renraku.
I like this.
What, you got a preference? Data processing makes sense, right? We're obviously trying to get through this quickly.
Absolutely. Whatever I can help you with, Throwback.
Oh, watch this. I actually tweaked this just the other week. I can overclock this now. Watch. And I'll overclock my data processing up one.
Oh, everything's different. This is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I could
All right.
utilize this.
It's exactly what we're going to do. We've got 12 hours before payday, I guess, smashes my head. But until then, we need to find out everything we can about this data facility, every secret it's got.
Well, then we should get to work.
All right. And Throwback will, find a quiet corner in Payday's garage and start working on that.
What does overclocking mean?
It's totally safe. She's at no risk. All right. Eion and Throwback are going to work on a Threshold 6 matrix search in relation to information about the data facility. You catch that, Bobby?
Yep. In relation to the data facility, any more just general information about the data facility itself?
I want to determine if it's the location of their R&D department and what type of security countermeasures we would need to get past if it is.
Got it.
Maybe like security protocols would be a good way to put it. I'm curious, like what kind of security efforts they have, both personnel and electronic, as well as magic, if there's anything in there, what their types of responses are, if there were to be like an attack in the main building, if there's a fire in the data center, if, like what can we push to make happen, basically.
Gotcha. Go ahead. Threshold 6, base time of 12 hours.
You'll have 3 extra dice on that.
Okay, cool. I'm just configuring around a couple of programs really quick, and then I will make my roll in a moment.
One thing, as an aside, while you're rolling, one thing you did notice on the website is in regards to it was on a page or in an area. I guess they don't have pages per se, but in an area that was that provided information about potential customers of the company who were looking to potentially be like enterprise level customers of their data services. They provided limited tours of the building, but two potential customers of the main building. Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, hang on. All right. So it'll still take me. I got 10 hits in 2 tests. I got 5 and 5, so I had to extend it. But I have the program running that cuts these searches down, so it's only 2 6-hour tests. So it still technically finishes, I guess, before 12 hours.
Okay, so it'll still be 12 hours.
I did have to spend a point of ed.
Okay, cool. Well, you'll be busy. You and Eion, Throwback and Eion, will be busy until the sun comes up again the next day.
But I've given the others access to my car if they did, or my SUV if they did want to go and just physically check it out. Otherwise, we can just wait for the results of this and hopefully know where we're going.
I'm gonna go get sandwiches.
Oh, you mind taking Bella for a walk?
Who is Bella?
Bella
Have you not met
barks.
it's my border collie.
Have I met your dog yet?
Is she real?
Yeah, you went to the dog park. You know she's real.
Okay.
Yeah, but I forgot to ask. And sometimes like they're chimera. Is she designer? Does she come in other colors?
No, it's just
Oh.
the brown and white.
I pull the dog leash out of my pocket. I was like, I knew I had this for a reason.
If you track my dog, I will be super upset.
Yeah, we'll totally play with the dog and stuff. That sounds like fun. And get sandwiches. And we'll even give the dog a sandwich, right? What kind of sandwiches do you like, Bella?
She probably barks excitedly at you. Any sandwiches is probably her response if she could speak. Bella is a like 2 or 3 year old border collie, super energetic, super fluffy.
So you guys went on a jaunt around the Matrix for 12 hours. It is early morning, and you are done.
Just a 12-hour stroll, nothing major.
Yeah. You.
Montage of fun with the dog at the park, feeding the dog sandwiches, feeding the dog soy ice cream, feeding the dog burritos from food trucks,
Quick trip to the vet to help
dropping
the
the
dog.
dog off at Throwback having to clean up after the dog the next morning.
Yeah.
Lots of other pictures of Elric and Wata smiling, with dog, having fun.
Joke's on Payday. The mess is all around his garage.
No.
All right. Well, so you and Eion, Throwback and Eion were looking for information about the data center and security around it, and just in and out and things involving the data center. One of the things that you found was that confirming what you had heard or seen or from maps and stuff. There's a single hallway that connects the data center building to the main tower building. That hallway is secured by magnetic lock doors on each end of that hallway. So to go from the main building to the data facility, you would have to go first through a door to get into the hallway, and then through another door at the other end of the hallway. Each of those doors are also guarded guarded by a security guard. The building. Let me think for a second. I had this all in my head, and then Craig, or not Craig, but then Discord gave us some trouble. Hold on.
Well, here's a quick question, if I might pose.
Sure. Feel free to ask me questions. It might jog my memory.
What's to stop us from approaching the data center from a different direction so we don't have to go through the building and its hallway?
That was the fence on the exterior?
There's a fence around the whole, like, the grounds there on the outside of the parking lot. If you were to get inside the fence, then, which is, it's not fair to call it a fence. It's sort of like a wall and a fence together. But anyway,
But you described the data storage or whatever building as a separate one-story building, correct?
yes, but it's connected to the main building, and that whole, so you can think of it as it's technically, if you're considering contiguous walls and everything, it's technically one building. It's just you can divide it up into two sections, and the two sections are connected by a single hallway.
Okay, but what if we gain access to the building through some other way other than the tunnel connecting, like the ceiling or the wall?
How high is this wall?
That you don't, unless you were to go on site, you don't have information about that yet.
There's a big fence, whatever. We can get over the fence, no big deal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The building itself, I'm thinking maybe we hit it from the side or the ceiling rather than trying to get through the tower first and through the hallway full of security guards.
Right.
Just brainstorming here.
The information that you have is that intentionally the building, the data facility, has no other doors on the ground level. There's no the only way to get in is through that door. I mean, traditional doorways, like there's potentially, other creative means perhaps, but if you're just talking about doors, that's the only door into the facility. The data center itself, you were able to find, is actually a ground level. It's all you can see up there is the ground level, but it actually has several floors, a number you didn't find, but there are several floors underground. It just doesn't go up, it goes underground. Outside of any more pointed questions that you may be curious about, that you may have found out about, that's what I got for you. But if you have questions, go ahead and ask them. It's not on you. You may have the extra information.
Do we have any information about whether or not this data facility is where research and development is?
Oh, yes, that's that I forgot. That was the other thing I was trying to remember that you had asked about. Yes, R&D is located in this secure facility as well.
Okay, direct. So this is where we're going. Okay, so we know there's a single entry point. It is guarded by two maglock doors as well as individual security details. We have to traverse an entire hallway, and then if we were to get inside the facility, we are going downstairs, underground essentially, rather than, because it's only a one-story building on the outside. Is there any information about other security measures in place? Didn't Elric mention something about some sort of magical plant that he saw? Is there any indication that this is over there as well?
You're talking about the FAB.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
FAB.
Yeah, FAB security measures. The FAB detectors. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I think I found them when I was doing some astral scouting.
Yeah, you found information that they do employ those throughout the place in different areas. You don't have information specifically about where they are, but they exist.
So we either need to come up with some sort of a ruse to get all the way down through that hallway past security into the facility and then down, or we need to fight our way through security and hope they don't notice us and suppress alarms while we get down in there, or we do some sort of thing where we maybe carve a hole in a wall or ceiling using the right tools or something and get in that way. That might potentially attract suspicion. Those are some ideas that I have. I hope some of yours are better.
Now, Wata mentioned, pretending to be somebody from Horizon. If we go there as Horizon account holder, maybe we make a fuss, or she makes a fuss, and we demand to see where our data is being secured at, and we can, kind of slyly get what we need to do while we're there. I think, Wata, is that something you could do?
Right, we distract them, and then Leroy sneaks in along with Throwback and does the data thing, and while Wata and I draw their attention.
You mean
maybe?
Is there anything that says we got to do this all at once?
What part would you want to break up?
I mean, I don't know, but if we come up with a good reason, all right, we'll see you back in 3 days for another inspection or something to make sure you cleaned up your mess.
I'm not quite following you, but let's go through your plan. How do we do it?
Well, you were talking about going in with everybody doing all kinds of stuff all over the place. That's a lot of moving parts. So if we could break it up somehow, if the first part goes properly and easy, then we have the camera thingy in place or whatever.
Right. Say, I'm all for doing your plan. It sounds good and all. I'm just a little fuzzy in the details.
Nobody seems to be paying attention to the food truck ID. Look, I found some places we can rent them.
Really? We can do the food truck for real? I thought that was a joke.
I'd send them over a thing in AR that is 3 hits of food truck rentals and then 2 trucks of roast chicken food truck rentals.
You find that there are no food truck rentals, but there is a place that sells food trucks.
This is a food truck for sale place, not a rental. I don't see any rental options except for the financing here. I don't think my fake sin's up for that. How much are these food trucks?
They are I'm tempted to say what every website like that would say, which is contact a dealer for
Exactly. There's no numbers anywhere on that website.
But no, it's what would you say, like 75,000 new yen?
The book lists the Aries truck wagon at 40 grand.
Oh, well, there you go. I didn't know there was a food truck. There you go, 40
Yep.
grand.
Well, heck, here's some ads of people who have food trucks for sale. Now we know who we can steal a food truck from, right?
That's thinking. We ain't paying for no food truck.
Wait a minute, we don't need a food truck. We're stealing data from a really scary building with a really scary security force. Have you ever heard these Cypress people?
I like the food truck idea.
You're just hungry.
Leroy's plan, the food truck is integral, is it not?
Well, either that or we could, the idea is to get the tags into the employees so we can have them map the building out for us.
I'm not supporting or not this plan, but I will say that in the map that Eion found earlier, there is on that first floor, there is a cafeteria for the, an employee cafeteria.
Yeah, but that's just, the same stuff you've had every day. A food truck is new and exciting.
Okay, wait, no. We steal a food truck that's scheduled to make a delivery of food to their cafeteria because they don't grow their own food and slaughter their own animals there, right? They got to have food deliveries. Got to find out when the food deliveries are. We intercept one, and then we get in with it, and we're inside with the food.
The public building.
Right. That's attached to the one that we really want to get into. So that's when you and Eion do your matrix stuff that get us past the doors and the cameras don't see us, and we sneak along through. We knock out guards, get in the building, you edit the cameras, and we make them look like they're sitting down or sleeping or something. I don't know. I don't know how your technological stuff works, but you can make the camera thing work, right? And then we get inside and attach the device that does the thing and get back out and drive back out in the food truck.
So the only reason I think we might want to do it a little bit more subtly than knocking out the guards as we go is because in order for this thing to do its job, it's going to have to be in place for a minute, and that means that they don't think anything's been tampered with.
Sorry, my headset kept cutting out there. So what are the chances they have 2 hosts? Wouldn't we just need to get into the one?
What if we make it look like we're after some other target and that we succeeded?
That could work.
Maybe even blow something up?
Yeah, I can blow something up.
I love blowing things up.
Well, now you've just made everyone happy.
I was
And
just
food.
grinning. Okay, so what is our fake objective?
I'll just pick a couple of random files and nuke them.
The billing department.
Does this
No.
mean I'll have a chance to go into the good space again? The good cyber deck.
Your,
Payday is just scowling at this point.
Yeah, they're just going to give you a shrug. It is better than yours.
your deck is small and inefficient for her.
Maybe she could borrow the one that we're trying to sell.
I don't know. You don't have a. You don't have a. No. But no, she's more than welcome to run on mine. I'd love to have her along, Payday. I think we're going to go up against a pretty nasty host here. I could definitely use some backup.
So when you die, she's gonna go with you. She's gonna get flushed with you.
She She's not alive.
No, wait. She goes with Payday. Payday, you're going outside, right? You're gonna drive your drones and stuff. Maybe you'll be in the van. I don't know, but you keep track of her. But we load her in. She likes the higher level deck, right? Throwback's got his own deck. We got this other one just lying around for now that we're gonna sell for like I don't know how many weeks. We might as well let Eion load onto it. And then you keep track of it, right? So if Throwback dies, then it's just Throwback, right? Not Eon.
Except for, and I hate the fact that he's got a point, except for if she's running on her own device, it's more chance of things going wrong. And she is not for host diving. She can't do it alone.
It's gonna be better if we're together. We can watch each other's back. We'll know where we'll know where we are, where each other are.
Do you remember the head crushing conversation?
Make the motion with my hand of like crushing. Like, yeah, got it. Three, definitely two, at least two rolls. I got them all.
And Eion looks incredibly happy. Does a little jump, clasps her hands together.
And Elric looks at her a little bit firmly, but a little bit of a smile on the side of his face. Now don't get comfy. We're still selling that thing.
All right. So are you guys headed to do any scouting on this place? I know there was a plan for at one point for Wata to pretend to be somebody from Horizon, I think.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, what do you guys want me to do now?
I don't know.
Am I gonna drive the food truck?
Just be you.
Okay.
That sounds great. So we need to find out when their food, or who delivers their food when, so we can intercept one of their food trucks and use it to infiltrate. Right? Does that sound good? Does anyone else have any thing to add to that, or objections, or some other plan? We need to bring a bomb to set off somewhere to blow up some files.
Nope, not a physical thing. We'll take care of that on the Matrix. No real bombs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, Matrix bombs. We will drop the Matrix bombs.
I know, I was disappointed too.
I look over at Payday and said, well, if you're cool with this, I'm fine. Okay. So
I'm real cool with this.
All right, good. So we drop the Matrix bombs and also do our thing and try to get in and out with as little violence as possible. Hopefully we don't kill anybody.
Well, the website did mention they conduct tours of the public building. If we're dead set on delivering them lunch, we could also just try to sneak away during a tour or use it to see the place before we go in. Whatever you think is best.
Let's go do a tour. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I guess we could just get a tour of the place. I mean, I got a good scout of those areas astrally, but...
And that could get you into the bathroom.
Yeah, the problem is what I really want to get a look at is that building that's past the security tunnel. How far is that tunnel?
Like, how deep is it?
Like, how far does it go before it attaches to the out?
Oh, the tunnel, the hallway it's not super long. It's like I don't know. I'm so bad at metric.
I guess how many meters apart are the buildings from each other?
I guess like you could fit, I don't know, probably 20
Give
meters.
us football yards.
Yeah,
Everybody
yards and meters
yard.
are kind of the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. Meters are slightly longer than yards.
Football fields are a thing I can visualize.
Okay, so 20 meters apart. I can easily reach that with my spatial sense spell. It's definitely outside of the realm of, well, what is comfortable to cast for a new clairvoyance spell.
I'm just listening to all you Americans getting confused about meters.
Shut
If
up.
I can get,
Go back to Canada.
Right.
I mean, I don't think he left. I'm pretty sure he's still there.
if we can get onto a tour and I can get as close as possible to that other building within our building, I can do some interesting scouting.
All right, that's up to Wata to get you that close.
Don't I just need
Okay.
to schedule a public tour? That's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
I guess Jake Smalls is curious about data storage and wants to take a tour with, I don't know what your fake sin is. But,
His big orange friend.
Oceanic?
That doesn't sound like a real name.
That's my name, Oceanic.
Your name is Oceanic, like the
Oceanic?
region?
Oceanic.
Oceanic,
Oh.
right? Not Oceanic.
Had to be about water, didn't it?
Of course.
No, I get it. Talk about whale, then. First major thing you did with us involved lots of water.
So is
What
Wata...
my preferred Minta spirit, the Lao that I'd like to talk to is Wata.
You talk to yourself?
No, not to my teal self, to the Lao. Like sometimes I pray. I know it's really weird for like my tradition to have adepts, but I've always found it really connected. Probably because my father taught me Haitian, and then I just got really into it.
Interesting. So, do you see your mentor spirit as an actual sapient being?
It's not a mentor spirit. It's a Lao.
Oh, I see. So, spirit from another metamagic plane.
No, they're not on another plane. They're here.
They're here right now.
Okay, so a free spirit that is here, but
Thorbeck starts to look around.
I'm just curious. I too have a mentor spirit, but I'm a hermetic. I perceive it as it's actually more of a ritual pact that. Never mind. I'm sorry. We have work to do.
I mean, yeah, I guess they're sort of like spirits, but the Lao are a little different. They're here, and they can be mean or really friendly.
Like me.
Yeah, sort of. Mine was the wife of Agwe. That's who I really dedicate to. But yeah, the ocean. That's why I get the name Wata.
Agwe. I have an Arcana skill that's pretty high. I have no hits. Wow, I've heard nothing of your tradition.
It's okay. I think a lot of like hermetics like you think it's a little bit of crackpot, but
Oh no, not at all. It's just that I haven't had the opportunity to learn anything from it. Of course, you don't learn things like this at ivory tower type places where I received my education. I don't mean any disrespect.
Is Wata
okay.
is Wata calling? Is the intention for you to call up and schedule an appointment?
I think so.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
Was
see
it
the
tours?
free tour.
Yeah, were the tours to general anyone to the public, or is it tours in like if I'm interested in a client, I could get a tour?
Yeah, they're intended to be for clients. They like show off the facility and they'll talk about what they do and stuff like that.
Ooh, it is not going.
That sounds like something we need Throwback to set up.
Wata can use a phone. Wata, do you have your phone on you? Actually, I know that's sometimes.
Yeah, of course. This is my favorite one, just because it's called like a Leviathan. Isn't that cool? Like, look at this. Like, it's got a little cube for like a icon.
I really
Come on,
like the
it's like
skin.
a bubble-shaped house.
Throwback just face palms like she can call.
My persona's a merfolk.
All right. Well, when you call, I guess you'll. What's your? I guess you can do that on the fly. But when you call, you'll get a rep. Are you calling?
Yeah, I just wanted to have it noted that when I say merfolk and I shake the phone, that I like blink my nictating membrane on my eyes. Yeah. So okay. So Wata gets all serious for a moment and and then like calls the number the Throwback probably gave her.
And someone answers the phone, says, "BlueData Client Services. How may I help you?"
Oh, hello. I'm with the Buchanan Horizon Group, and we're looking to schedule a short interview. We're part of a small subsidy that is just being founded, and we're looking for a place to secure our data. And you guys have, in this area in Colombia, you guys are all the rage.
Yes, you've definitely contacted the right place. You said, she's typing. You said BlueData, or I'm sorry, you said Horizon, the Buchanan Group?
The Buchanan Horizon Group. My name is Oceana Dennis. I will be the Director of Operations, sir.
Excellent. And just for my notes here, is this a subsidiary of Horizon?
Well, not yet.
Ah, I see. Well, like I said, you've contacted the right place. We have top-of-the-line data security services. What type of data are you looking to secure?
Mostly programming codes in our matrix protocols.
Excellent. We can definitely help you with that sort of thing. And are you looking for a comprehensive sort of data security package? What sort of what is the size of the business that you might be doing with us? What are we looking at?
It will be large data, and yes, we are looking for a comprehensive plan. We want to get everything from one case and only work one point of interest. I don't know a lot myself. You must understand that I'm just the director. I will be bringing a technical expert, which will have more specs, and we're just for now wanting to do a quick tour of the facility and potentially get an invoice for prices for our POs.
Absolutely. I should be able to set something up for you in that regard.
Excellent. And your name was?
My name is Janice.
Oh, Janice, lovely to meet. Thank you.
Thank you. And what is the name that I should put on here for you and anybody that will be coming with you?
I will be Oceana Dennis. Just one moment, let me check my Rolodex. And Wata hovers the receiver on the comm, like, what is your guys' names?
Jake Smalls.
Mason Matthews.
Throwback made it up.
I will also be having Jacob Smalls, or he goes by Jake Smalls, who will be my personal assistant, as well as Nathan Matthews, who will be our technical expert.
Excellent. Very, very good. And I see, when would you like to come? Earliest available appointment that we can do, or do you have a specific date in mind?
Well, my schedule's a little full this week, but definitely next week I think we can open up some space, whatever normally your schedule looks like. And I suppose in character, probably in this universe, I consider like a quick invite of my schedule or whatever, some free times. Yeah.
Yeah, she says, well, we have something as early as Monday, October 24th. We can have a representative of our data center come in and talk to you and give you the tour and give you a description of our services on that day. How does 10 a.m. on Monday, the 24th of October sound?
10 a.m. would be way impossible. Could we possibly do it in the afternoon, maybe around 2?
1 second. Let's see. Yes, we have 2 o'clock open, actually, yes.
Excellent. And who would the rep be, or will that need to be assigned upon we show up?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
Who will the rep be? Do we know ahead of time, or will that be assigned to us later?
We will be, let me see, who do we have available that day? Alex Traverniston. Alex Traverniston, thank you. I've told you guys I'm bad with names, right?
I thought you were going to say Trebek. so bad. I thought you were going to say Trebek.
I was about to say Trebek, and I...
No.
It was a smooth save. You don't have to edit that at all. It's just perfect.
Well, I look forward to meeting Alex, and thank you so much, Janice. You were quite helpful. One last thing. Do you have, what do we call it? Do you have certain services to house artificial intelligence securely?
Let's see. Oh, you mean, interesting. So is that a service that you're looking to employ then?
It might be on our list. I was just curious if that's something you offer. I can ask Alex if it would want his area.
That might be a question for Alex, but let me note it here that that's something that you're concerned about asking. That way they can be prepared with any materials that might be necessary to provide you extra information. All right, well, we will see you at 2 p.m. on Monday, August 24th.
I look forward to it. Thank you, Jen.
What you'll need to do is come in, give your name to the, you'll come into our building. It's the tower building that you'll want to be meeting at. You'll have to come through the security checkpoint there, but there's a button you'll press on a console there, and you'll just give them your name. Your name will already be on the list, and once you give your name, they should let you in and just park in the visitor parking, which is right up next to the parking spots right next to the front of the building, and then come on in the lobby and check in with our security.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much, and I hope your tour goes well, Oceana.
I'm sure it will be. Thank you again, Jen.
She hangs up.
And Oceana, yeah, Wata will turn and look at the group like, no problem, I got an appointment for 2 o'clock, it's gonna be great.
Who was that?
2 o'clock, what? October 24th?
Yeah, October 24th at 2 o'clock, with some dude named Alex Traversian.
What's the date? My comlink keeps resetting to January 1st.
It is October 21st today. It is Friday, October 21st.
Direct, that's several days away. Well, I guess we're not in a hurry, are we?
That data's not going anywhere. This will give us the chance to get our orders our affairs in order.
Contact your lawyer, get some wills written up. Hey, Justice Shields.
Maybe we should contact our lawyer.
I'm probably gonna need a new SIN after this. We are getting paid a lot, right?
Yeah, you gave him my name and everything. That's important.
Yeah, what is our cut anyway?
I want to say it was at least 100 million each.
100 what? 100 million?
Did anybody write it down?
No, I did not.
I'm pretty sure it was Wata who did all the fancy negotiating.
A cheap piece of crap with blue hair. Is he screwing us around for cash again?
I don't think so.
What do you mean? No, she negotiated more money. None of us remember what it is, though.
11 to 14, I think. Somewhere in that range. Maybe 8. Yeah, there's a number there. It had at least 4 to 5 digits.
Well, we're not going to pull off the road at the same time as we do this.
Well, maybe we can steal more payday while they're there too. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I don't want any more paydays. One's enough.
But we don't do anything illegal while we're doing our scouting run with our fake sins. We try not to burn them, okay? But yeah, we're getting paid some money for this. Just
Yeah, maybe it'll be a coincidence that the guy in the wheelchair and the big orange person, take a tour, and then a day later, people that match that description break in.
it's not going to be on there because the guy in the wheelchair is going to erase the footage from the cameras as we
sure.
go,
One
right?
more thing. Easy peasy. Yeah, we got this. Right, Eion? We'll just do everything for him.
I don't see why not.
Okay, well, yeah, apparently we have that.
See? Because you guys are awesome. I mean, wait, can you guys do that? I don't have any idea what I'm asking, so...
Hey,
She
yeah, maybe
flashes
we'll
it.
just have... Okay.
Oh, she flashes a big grin at Throwback.
Second thought, Elric, maybe we'll just have you touch the place where they store all the files. That should take care of them, right?
I thought we wanted them.
Only if you
Not those
want them burned.
Oh, God. Keep it down.
I can burn holes in whatever you want, but hey, you just...
I'm just giving you a hard time. We'll take care of it.
You're in charge of what's possible on the Matrix side of things, okay? I throw ideas out here. If they were stupid ideas or things that aren't possible, then you need to let me know, because I know magic.
I haven't exactly been doing this too long, but I think we can take care of it.
Awesome. Okay, so we do the tour on Monday. Anybody else have anything you want to do in the meantime?
I'm ready. Oh, maybe we should get a new car.
So you guys.
Yeah, I probably am gonna want to rent a car. I don't think I want to show up on my dirt bike.
Yeah, I think my SUV might be a little bit too flashy for what we're going for.
Sure. You can rent a car, no problem. It's I don't know, what do car rentals cost?
Lifestyle.
It's
That's
that's what I was 100 new yen was in my head, so you can have it
Get
100
a
new yen
nice
for the day.
black sedan or something.
And you guys, I guess, are gonna relax for the weekend, and we can move on towards Monday at 2 p.m.
I'm actually gonna spend some time working on the formula for a focus that we don't need to go into right now.
Okay, cool. Elric is studying while everybody else is relaxing. Of course, Elric probably finds studying relaxing. All
He's
right.
a weirdo like that.
Hey, thanks so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed it. This show would not be possible without the generous support of our patrons over at Patreon. If you like the show and you want to help support it, head on over to patreon.com/complexaction. Supporting can get you access to GM notes and even the chance to get selected to join us as a guest on our cast party episodes. That's patreon.com/complexaction to help us out. The character art seen on our YouTube page and various social media places was done by Ethan Brewerton. Check out his awesome Shadowrun artwork at esbrewerton.com. The background music in this episode is brought to you by Prism Shard. To hear more of his Shadowrun-inspired music, head on over to soundcloud.com/prism-shard and give him some love. The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sounds, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Complex Action to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its websites, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Complex Action in any official capacity whatsoever.